Young World, LOD 321, LOD versus the Internet. So a bomb has been dropped in the Pusha T versus Drake beef. I haven't really been paying attention to what's been going on. And like the songs that been done already. I guess Drake got a song called Gummy or Duppy or something like that. Pusha T already had one. I haven't been following it, but of course, when I seen the picture of Drake and Blackface, you got to stop what you're doing and be like, what the hell is going on? And you got to start paying attention and look. There's a lot going on with this situation. Drake, this whole OVO situation, the 6 and all this stuff. On my last channel, I had a couple of videos about Drake talking a little bit about where all this stuff comes from that he talks about and how he really was chosen to be who he is to be, where he's at and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into the whole background. And by the way, never mind, I'm not even going to say that. But this is what's going on with this situation right here with Drake, this Blackface. So this is gematria right here. If you don't know what gematria is, it's coding words into numbers. I used to do this a lot on my other channel. And a little bit on this channel, I've been doing it. But this ain't really even focusing in. Oh, you can't even see. Oh, there you go. Drake and Blackface. So you know Drake, the whole thing with the 6 is representing whatever you want to call it, the devil, whatever, the demons, whatever like that, the whole 6 concept and everything like that. So if you put Drake and Blackface into the gematrinator and the satanic, we're just messing with the satanic formula right now, numbers. So it gives you 666. But not only that, the dude that owns this label is called, they saying this came from, it's a clothing brand called Two Black Guys. TOO Black Guys is where this comes from. This picture is what they're saying supposedly. But that's probably where it comes from, because on the picture he's also wearing a shirt called Jim Crow Couture. So that's like a segment of the brand, the clothing brand. It's like one of the things. So that's what it's called. It's called the Jim Crow Couture segment. I don't know why you can't see this too good, like the words on there. Anyway, so you see Drake got the 666, Drake and Blackface. That gives you 666. So the dude that owns this company is called Two Black Guys. His name is, I had to copy and paste it because it's like a weird name. This is this dude's name right here. Adrian. Damn, I can't get it to focus right. Adrian. Right there, Adrian Aitchison. That's dude's name that owns this brand called Two Black Guys. So his name gives you 666 also in satanic gematria. This dude is not like, I never heard of this brand before. I don't know if everybody else has been hearing about it. It might be popular or not, but it's not like a super mainstream brand. It's not out there like that, I don't think. But this dude, Adrian Aitchison, he didn't come from nowhere. He's not a nobody. He used to be with Mark Echo back in the day. Mark Echo, a couple other people. And also, if you go to the site right now where it says on the website, the Two Black Guys brand, if you go to the Jim Crow Couture part, they got Most Def in there. Is the person right now I'm taking, you know what I'm saying, doing the fashion part, modeling some of the clothes or whatever like that. There's a couple other people that have been, like I said, he's not brand new he didn't come out of nowhere. He's been in the industry for a minute. But the other thing about this, that's just the one part of it. Then you talk about Meek Mill and Rick Ross. You know how Drake was beefing with Meek Mill? That was one of the biggest beefs ever. So the thing about Meek Mill and Rick Ross, you know, right now people are trying to say Rick Ross is a clone and everything like that. He went to jail, came out acting mad, different and everything. Meek Mill and Rick Ross actually have the same name if you just change the S around. Oh, another thing about this Drake and Blackface too is Lupe Fiasco was saying that it was something to do representing duality and this and that. I don't know exactly what he was saying, but he was saying something like that. Something about duality was the reason why he took it. So if you put Drake and Blackface and you put exposed, that gives you 999. Like I said, you can't really see the words. It's not really focusing in right. There you go. It gives you 999, so that's kind of like 666 flipped upside down, exposed, whatever you want to call it. So I just threw that in there. I thought that was something, but like I said, Meek Mill and Rick Ross got the same name. Meek Mill's name is Robert Williams. That gives you 666 and satanic gematria. And then if you can't see it, you can go on your own gematria to pull it up on your own and type it in there if you can't really see the name, because it's not really focusing. There you go, right there. That's Meek Mill's name, Robert Williams. And Rick Ross's name is the same thing as Meek Mill, except take the S off the Williams and put it on Robert, because his name is William Roberts. So that gives you 666. And all the stuff going on right now with Meek Mill and Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Drake. There's a lot of stuff going on in general with rap music in general right now. There's a lot of forces going on. There's a lot of things. There's like a transition happening right now with not just the young and the new, but just to where the culture is going and where everything is going and what's going to be starting to be represented. A lot more things are acceptable right now than never were accepted before. You know what I mean? In the music. Just in case you just came in, you didn't see the whole thing from the beginning. I'll just show you real quick again. The dude that owns this Two Black Guys clothing brand, which is where Drake supposedly took this blackface picture for. This dude's name is Adrian Aitchison, or Atchison, something like that. That gives you 666 and satanic gematria. Like I said in the beginning, Drake and blackface. And this is only the satanic formula that I've been messing with. When I was doing the whole thing, there was a lot of other stuff with the number 33 and the number 42 and this whole bunch of other different stuff. Terrence Evans was good. Yeah, Pusha T body Drake. It definitely did. It was different than just a regular song. It was actually some real. He just said some real stuff. It wasn't just some old, you know what I'm saying? Somebody coming on there trying to. It was a rap. It really opened up a can of worms for Drake, because the thing is, there's really no excuse to be in blackface. Like there's not really an excuse for it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that can really explain it. There's nothing that's really going to make it sound any better. All right, there you can see the words right there. And forgive the focus of my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's not really picking up on the words on there. But yeah, it's not really no excuse to be in blackface, because if you know what I'm saying, everybody knows in the industry what you do on taking pictures and on videos and cameras and stuff like that is always for a reason. And no matter what the storyline is or how much you're getting paid for, whatever like that, unless you're creating it yourself, then you're saying what you went through. But if somebody else has you doing something like that, taking a certain picture, or it's all about something they're going to have just to have on you later on and use it against you at some other point later on. So make no mistake about Drake taking this picture with this blackface. This wasn't something that was just for some videos, for some clothing brand, fashion, modeling type stuff. This was an orchestrated thing. This is an orchestrated event. There's a reason why they did that. And now a service is supposed to have taken place in 2008, I think they said. If you're new, like I said, there's the dude that owns the Two Black clothing brand, Two Black Guys. His name is Adrian Aitchison. There you go, his name. See, you got the 666. Like I also said about Meek Mill and Rick Ross, they got the same name the opposite way. One is William Roberts, the other one is Robert Williams. So they both give you 666 also in satanic gematria. But there's a lot more to it. If I get time, I'm going to break down all of it, with all the stuff that's involved with this, and tell you more about it. So it gives you like a more clear picture of what's actually going on with all this stuff. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. But Drake definitely got some explaining to do, because I can't even imagine why, where, or how a person would just be in black, a so-called black man would be in blackface. Sellouts is right. Terrence Evans definitely sellouts, because I don't know what the hell he was thinking about. Nobody stopped him, or he didn't think that was a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, put this blackface on and put this Jim Crow shirt on. I understand if you look at it in an artistic way, where the dude is coming from that owns the Two Black Guys clothing brand. It's supposed to be like a revolt type of branding. You know what I'm saying? Like an unapologetic black is what he's calling it. So you can kind of understand, I guess, on that aspect of it. But the blackface, it just doesn't. I don't know who thought that was a good idea for the brand or for Drake or just in general. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this dude that owns this is Adrian, whatever his name is. How you doing, Lindsay Rhodes, a native lady. Um, he didn't come out of nowhere. He's been out there. He's been with Mark Echo. He's been with a couple other people. Like I said, he got Most Def is the person on there right now that's representing this Jim Crow couture brand segment of his clothing line. You know what I mean? So I might come back if I get some time and do the whole breakdown of the whole gematria of different ciphers, not just with the satanic cipher, but with some other ciphers. You know what I mean? And it's just a bunch of nonsense when it comes down to it. But that's all for now.